us, the hood part of us. That don't start on us, got the heart of Spartacus. Preaching out like Barnabas. That means with love, difference between us. Fake ball, default, and conceive us. Of the truth is they ain't different. These sacrilegious folk with you long as your paint dripping. But when you jammed up in traffic, they get the lane switching. Ooh. Haters don't feel you till your name mentioned. Scripture tell me no one excluded when rain dripping. We all part of the picture.
First opened in 2001. We're at Miller Park in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Today, it's an NL Central Division matchup between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Milwaukee Brewers. It's Brewers baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Brent Suter, a southpaw from Illinois, gets the starting call in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, it's not easy to bunch anything together against this guy. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of under 1.10. So we may see some hit and run. We may see some bunting, and we may see some running, because if you want to lay around and try to get hits off this guy, that's not the right thing to do. One of the top pitchers in the game right now.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. The high fastball is in there. Dan, Dero, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've been playing better than .500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split at 2-2, Dero, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah. There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. So it's a solo home run here, leading off the ballgame. 8th home run on the season for him, and the Pirates are staked to a 1-0 lead.
Well, this has started off certainly quick. First batter of the game goes deep. Dare I say, ambush tactics?
Into the box now, Melky Cabrera, and he's looking to turn the page. The bat's been ice cold over the last 8 or so ball games. First pitch of the at-bat. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more, because they are on his stuff.
Starling Marte.
Here's Starling Marte, and he pops it up back behind second base. Saladino to stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, definitely watch out for Corey Dickerson. He had over 20 runs batted in last month. Very consistent. A solid month, and I love watching him swing the bat. It looks like the focus and concentration is even better when he has runners in scoring position.
So 1 gone in the inning here with the runner at first. And into bat next, the left-handed hitting Lonnie Chisenhall. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High in the air out to center field. Kane is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
That is it. The third baseman, number 2, Eric Gonzalez.
Digging in now, Eric Gonzalez. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Cabrera is off at first with 2 away. One and one.
Outside, that's the ball.
but pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. One in the inning for the Pirates on the home run. And as the Pittsburgh TV guys like to say, clear the deck. Cannonball coming. Home half of the first coming up from Miller Park. It's now 1-0 Pittsburgh. Trevor Williams is on the mound for game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Brewers, the center fielder, Lorenzo Cain.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they'd been on a nice little roll here.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a line drive. And he's going to try and answer right back. Extra bases to start the home first. And the Brewers get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double.
Now that's the way you answer. They're down 1-0 already, but he laces the double and puts himself in the scoring position. That'll get the dugout fired up and excited to punch back.
And here's Tyler Saladino as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering, and he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
The 1-2. Still 1-2. A runner at second, nobody out. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Here now the 2-2. Still even at 2-2.
I didn't realize the pitcher and the hitter were being so charitable today, giving away 7 free souvenirs to the fans. This is one of those epic at-bats. Everyone wins.
Full count now, 3-2.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
3-2 pitch. On the ground up the middle. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. And with that, time to take a glance at the starting nine for these Brewers. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, look out for Lorenzo Cain as this game moves along. You know, he's driving in a lot of runs. With runners in scoring position, he's hitting over 350. That tells me he thrives in those moments. He enjoys it. We'll see if he gets an opportunity to perform with runners on base in this one.
So stepping in, Christian Yelich, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Line to the right side, but foul.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
0-1, here's the pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. A man at third with one away. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and one out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
Striding forward now, the Brewers cleanup hitter, Jesus Aguilar. First at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race.
What a powerhouse season, in the top 10 in home runs and runs batted in. He's also one of the most feared hitters in all of baseball.
He's set. Here it comes. Ball 1. His previous history with Trevor Williams, a number of meetings, he's 1 for 7. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. The 1-0. 2-0 now.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
Here's the 2-0. And that's over. 2-1.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
2-1. Here it is. Hit well on the ground to first. Chisenhall is there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Brewers strand 1. They still trail 1-0. So digging in now, Corey Dickerson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Corey Dickerson.
First delivery to him on the way. Lifted the other way to left center. Cain is after it. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Milwaukee Brewers. And patrolling center field today, Lorenzo Cain, one of the better defensive outfielders in the game. The ability to cover a lot of ground and hit anywhere in the order from the top to right in the middle where all the damage is done.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the right-handed hitting Francisco Cervelli. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Great job by the pitcher right there to pull the string. He knew he had an aggressive hitter at the plate, somebody who was sitting on fastball and ready to do damage, and he was able to slow him down right there and get him off balance.
After it is Cain. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Batting it, the second baseman, Adam Frazier.
Into the box now, Adam Frazier for his career in this matchup. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Slapped hard the opposite way. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove.
Hey, they always say hitting in the 8-hole in the National League is one of the toughest jobs to do because you're hitting in front of the pitcher. Not necessarily going to get pitched like an 8-hole hitter. You want to get out of that spot? Guess what? Newsflash. Be better. Because basically every other hitter in the lineup is hitting in front of you except the pitcher.
Into the box now, Trevor Williams. But an easy play over at first to glove it, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Pirates 1 and the Brewers nothing. Stepping in, Travis Shaw, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Left center, base hit. And this will get to the wall now out near the Milwaukee bullpen. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. So the double puts him right into scoring position here to kick off the home second. And with that, we'll take a look at the current Milwaukee leaderboard to find that his total is currently tops on the roster in that department. Striding into the box, Mike Moustakas. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. First offering on its way. And he lays off there 1-0. His previous history with Trevor Williams, he's gone 2 for 6. The 1-0 home. Fouled straight back. Shaw stands at second with no outs. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Hit sharply on the ground. And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here.
Time for a look at the Buccos on D. And let's take a look at the guy behind the dish, and that's Francisco Cervelli, one of the best ball framers in all our sport, a guy who's going to make his pitcher work for everything today.
At the plate, Yasmani Grandal, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike taken up in the zone.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
1 out and a runner on third. Back up the middle. And this is a base hit, and that'll get him on the board as this ball game is tied at 1.
Hey, good job of hitting right there, D. We're runner on third, less than 2 outs. All you want to do is put the ball in play. He did just that. Hits a grounder right up the middle that drives in a run.
Yeah, took it right back at where it came from. All you're trying to do is avoid the corners. Hit something hard up the middle, whether it be on the ground or in the air. You're going to drive the run in.
Here's Ryan Braun now. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Throw won't get him.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, D-Row, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also a nice job by the base runner not there. Not putting his head down, being over-aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Row, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Stays alive, still 0-2. The 0-2 once more, and he fouls this one off.
Got to believe the pitcher and catcher understand the fact that he's covering away, and he's covering way away. Don't be shocked if he comes in with something.
The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
The center fielder, number 6.
Digging in to try it again, Lorenzo Cain. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Marte is under it, and the inning is over. Brewers forced to settle for 1. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. All tied at 1-1. Digging in, Kevin Kramer, second at bat for him, and remember he led off the ball game with that home run to get this offense going. Here comes the first pitch. This is in the air to left field. Braun has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the right fielder, Melky Cabrera.
Here's Melky Cabrera. First pitch coming. Here it is. Liner toward right center. And he will run this one down, moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning.
Number 6, Starling Marte.
At the plate, Starling Marte. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. On his way to second goes Marte. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Yeah, this one was starting to look like it was going to be one of those 1, 2, 3 easy innings. But now all of a sudden they have the go-ahead run standing out there at second base after the 2-out double. Big moment here.
Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Comes set. The 0-1. Popped him up. Moustakas is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back to Wisconsin right after this. Digging in now for the Brewers, Tyler Saladino. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The shortstop, Tyler Saladino.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there, and it's 0-1. A 1 pitch on its way. Nope. And he lays off for ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Waiting on it is Cabrera, and he puts it away for out number 1. And with
Now
1 away, let's give you a look at the standings in the NL Central entering play as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. In is Christian Yelich, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the at-bat.
And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Now batting.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jesus Aguilar. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat. And there's a strike right down the heart of the plate. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Popped him up. Gonzalez is there, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. Through 3 complete, all tied 1 apiece. And that'll bring up Eric Gonzalez
leading off
as we begin the top of the 4th.
The third baseman, number 2, Eric Gonzalez.
First pitch on its way. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
Throws him on the bender there, and he's in the hole. 0-2.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Fouled away. Softly hit out towards short, and this will be flagged down easily for the first out of the inning. Opportunity now to peer into the future plans for the Brewers organization as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing very well in recent action. Stepping Stepping into the box, Corey Dickerson comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First offering on its way. Pops this one up. Shaw in foul ground makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So we saw the fastball there as he got the pop out, and that'll segue right into our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And you can see a pretty good differential there, with one starter topping out at 94 and the other a fairly pedestrian 89. Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Up next to the Pirates.
Hey, there's a bullet off the wall. The outfielder does a really good job of getting that one in quickly, but I think they had a play there at second base.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, Dan. I got to believe you're busting it out of the box thinking 2 until somebody tells you no. I know it would have been a close play, but I think you got to err on the aggressive side right there.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And as a result of that errant throw back in, he'll advance 90 feet here and move up from second to third.
The pitcher.
Well, D-Roll, that looked like a pretty easy inning to start. All of a sudden, 2 outs and back-to-back singles, runners at first and third.
Yeah, they put traffic on him. I guess I would throw it back at you, Dan. You get 2 quick outs right there, and then you get 2 base hit knocks. Are you even concerning yourself with the traffic on the bases, or are you just trying to execute that next pitch?
You know what happens a lot of times, D-Roll? You lose concentration. You get the first 2 out in the inning. You think, hey, I'm going to breeze through this and get this third guy out. Next thing you know, first and third and 2 out, you have to make some good pitches.
And it's fouled away. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Line drive that's going to be caught out there at short. Almost big trouble there, but he'll wind up stranding 2 as the side is retired. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Windup and the 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Well, he has some trouble with it. And the recovery's a quick one as he gets his man at first. Good composure that time to record the first out of the inning.
Well, if you're going to bobble the ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
Now to the plate, Mike Moustakas. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2.
Yasmani Grandal.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the switch hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. First pitch of the at-bat. Right there for strike 1.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
2 out, nobody on. Behind 0-2 now. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. The count is 2-2 to the Brewers catcher. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So it's a solo shot to dead center, home run number 9 on the year, and the Brewers take a 2-1 lead.
Well, he had success earlier in the day, driving in their only run. And that success continues when he takes this pitch to his liking and makes sure some lucky kid gets a souvenir. He's been huge for them in this one.
Stepping in now, Ryan Braun. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The 1-0. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. On he pops it up. Frazier will put this one away, and the side is retired. But the Brewers get a run, and it comes here on the long ball. We played 4, 2-1 Milwaukee. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Clint Hurdle during the commercial break about the Pirates offense, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they did not want to wait around and let good pitches to hit go by, and as a result, they have 5 hits on the first pitch alone, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you. So the Pirates batting order turns over and set to go. Kevin Kramer, 1 for 2 with a solo shot that came back in the first inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good off-speed pitch, had him out in front for strike 1.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. fouled off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Standing in now, Melky Cabrera.
And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field.
Oh, and this deflects right off him.
Dan, how frustrating is that right there? You execute your spot, keep the ball down below the zone, and the hitter's still able to execute and drive it up the middle.
Well, that's one of the things, Mark, as a pitcher, you're taught to work down in the zone. You're not always going to have the ball hit to one of your fielders, but if you consistently keep the ball down in the zone, good things will happen.
In now, Starling Marte. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2.
The first baseman, number 5, Lonnie Chisenhall.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Lonnie Chisenhall, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. First pitch on its way. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Into the box now, Eric Gonzalez. Fouled away. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Kane on the move. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. Pirates strand a couple. They still trail it here 2-1. So here now's the pitcher, Brent Suter. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Here's the 0-1. Ball 1. One and 2 to the Brewers pitcher.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
The 1-2. Hit out towards second. Frazier up the middle. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Into the box, Lorenzo Cain, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The windup and the 0-1. skied into very shallow right. After it is Cabrera. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 13, shortstop, Tyler Saladino.
Next for Milwaukee, Tyler Saladino. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
That's one of the hardest things to do in this game. You know he's sitting fastball. That ball starts to slide away from him. You have to have some serious strong hands and wrists not to commit right there.
Count even now at 1-1. One ball and 2 strikes to count. Line to the right side, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible, and if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
Standing in now, Christian Yelich, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. No hits to this point. Oh and 1, here it comes. A bouncer up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
In now, Jesus Aguilar. Line drive to center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Brewers strand a couple as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Digging in once again, Corey Dickerson. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Corey Dickerson.
First pitch of the at-bat. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and this is going to get on through into center, a leadoff hit.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
Cervelli.
Into the box now, Francisco Cervelli. He grounds it sharply to third. A dive, and he knocks it down. But they will not get it out on the play as he beats the throw to first, and there are 2 on to start the inning now.
The second baseman.
Hey, sometimes you just got to tip your cap right there. You execute a nice pitch down in the zone, think you're going to get a ground ball or a swing and a miss, and you find yourself with a man on first. Got to regroup.
Stepping in now, Adam Frazier. Hit down the line at first. He'll go to the bag for 1, and he is in there.
Here's one that you don't see too often, right? Safe at second base, but out at first. Great hustle there from the runner going into second. Really showed off his speed.
Gregory Polanco will be called on to pinch hit now, and he'll do it in a golden RBI spot as he's got 2 men in scoring position with only 1 gone in the inning.
No balls and 1 strike. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hold. 0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Braun has a read on it, makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And they've come back to tie it up as it's now a 2-2 ball game.
Now batting, number 44.
So we're back to even now after the sac fly. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Kevin Kramer. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Grounded to the right. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. They certainly know how to have a good time in Milwaukee, and I believe this may just be a brand new type of polka. More of the show, Saturday Baseball, after this. Edgar Santana enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the
Now
6th.
pitching for Pittsburgh, number 37, Edgar Santana.
Stepping in, Travis Shaw, and he'll try to start things out here for the Brewers in their half of the 6th.
Travis Shaw.
Here comes the first pitch. Looked to be a sinker there, up in the zone a bit, but called to strike. Behind 0-2 now. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Standing in now, Mike Moustakas. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Off speed pitch, just missed inside. Two runs, 7 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Now batting, the catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Sinkers in there, no balls and a strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
This is why this guy is so effective. He's able to pound the zone, get ahead in the count, and now he has so many options to go to. I really couldn't tell you. It's a flip of the coin as to what he's going to throw right here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Gone in order are the Brewers. 6 innings complete, all square at 2-2. back here at Miller Park in Milwaukee. All tied at 2 apiece as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's have a look at our game summary through the first 6. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Brandon Woodruff is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Now pitching and batting in the 7th spot, number 53, Brandon Woodruff. Now catching and batting 9.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Melky Cabrera. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. Now here it comes. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Hey, when I see a swing like that, this guy made up his mind before that pitcher even came set. He was pulling the trigger no matter what.
Popped him up. Shaw on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The center fielder, number 6, Starling Marte.
One away here for the Bucks in their half of the 7th, and that'll bring up Starling Marte. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Drives it out to deep right center field. Yelich on the move. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
The first baseman, number 5, Lonnie Chisenhall.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Lonnie Chisenhall. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch on its way. And it's fouled away. A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman. Action in that Milwaukee bullpen now as a left-hander started to throw out there. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And your go-ahead run is in there at second base as he's got himself a 2-out double.
The third baseman.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Stepping up now, Eric Gonzalez. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. This is line to left. And he has just given them the lead late as this is down for extra bases. And the go-ahead runs in to score as they break the tie. It's 3-2.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Row. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Into the box, Corey Dickerson. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. In at second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Now that,
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 1-0. Bullet back up the middle. Kane will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 7th inning stretch time upcoming here in Wisconsin. Bucks out in front, 4-2. Digging in, Ryan Braun, 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan of bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. The 1-1. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. The 1-2. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Hey, listen, when you have a good sinker, you have to throw it, but he's going to have to get the ball much lower in the zone than that last one.
Yeah, from the offensive side, Dan, 2-seamer, pitcher, sinker baller, what have you. You're looking for that thing to pop out above the belt, and that's exactly what happened right there. Miss middle.
Coming to the plate now, Eric Kratz. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. In there, strike 1. A 1 pitch on its way. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
The center fielder.
Well, D-Roll, there's another base hit, making it first and second. They're piling up the hits on the day, but so far not many runs to show for it.
Yeah, definitely a few knocks in the cupboard makes you feel good, and the batting average goes up, but that doesn't help you win ball games. Somebody has got to come up with a nice AB with runners in scoring position.
Keone Kela comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out.
Keone Kela.
First pitch of the at-bat. Strike taken up in the zone. Got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
That changeup came in at 89 miles an hour. You know a guy throws hard when his off speed is in the high 80s.
And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches, too.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. This is flared out towards second. That's in there. Base hit. Oh, and he misses it. Braun ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. He will score as it's now a one-run ball game.
Hey, D-Row, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
So striding in, Tyler Saladino, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set and the pitch. Now a bunt attempt here, but a foul ball here, 0-1. And this one's in the dirt. Throw over to third here. And he nails him at third. Great throw. Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Kane, the runner at second with one away. And a good take there will push it to 2-2 now on the Brewers shortstop. In the dirt, and now let's see. Throw goes to third, and oh, they say he beat the throw. Safe at third.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Line drive to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And the tying run is in to score from third. It's a 4-4 game.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
In now, Christian Yelich. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. High and deep to straightaway right. Cabrera going back at the track. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Alex Claudio has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
For the Brewers, number 58, Alex Claudio.
Now in the box, Adam Frazier. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
First delivery to him on the way. Boy, not even close with that one, and he's behind 0-1.
For the most part, he's looked really locked in at the plate in this game. Not so much on that swing, though.
Comes set with the 0-1. Liner toward right center. And there's your go-ahead base runner right away as this is down for extra bases. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
Well, lefty on lefty, this is a tough matchup, but he stays in there, keeps that front shoulder closed, and just rips the pitch for a two-bagger. Nice job of defying the odds there.
Josh Bell will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 55, Josh Bell.
Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. After it is Kane. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score.
Now batting, number 44.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Kevin Kramer. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Now this will rattle up against the wall. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run is also in, and with it they take the lead.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
Stepping in now, Melky Cabrera. He swings and lines it to left, and he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Taking another look at it, the ball has some topspin on it, but he's on the full run and dives to make the catch. Nice defensive play right there.
Into the box now, Starling Marte. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. Yelich is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. But the Pirates get a run here on the RBI double. Bottom of the 8th coming up. It's now 5-4 Pittsburgh. Tyler Lyons is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 70, Tyler Lyons.
At the plate, Jesus Aguilar 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expected him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Outfield in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch. And a ball 1-0. High chopper to third. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman.
And in a 5-4 game, let's give you a look at the starter comparison to see how these two guys stack up against one another. Now at the plate, Travis Shaw. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Pitch on the way. Right on the inside black with the slider. Laid off but called to strike. And there's ball one. One out, nobody on. Fly ball out toward left center field. Marte's after it. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, second baseman, Mike Moustakas.
So 2 gone now in the Brewers half of the 8th. And up next, the former World Series hero, Mike Moustakas. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. A ball and no strikes. Slow little roller to third. Scooped up on the backhand. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. And if you're wondering what's left on the Milwaukee bench, there you get a look at it right there. We'll see if one of those gentlemen is pressed into action here. Hernan Perez will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Hitting for the Brewers, number 14, Hernan Perez.
A bouncer to the left side, fielded cleanly, and 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Milwaukee leaves 1, still down a run. It's 5-4. Taylor Williams enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Williams.
Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup batter, Lonnie Chisenhall. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line toward right center. And there's a base hit, and this could wind up as an important insurance strike here as the leadoff man's aboard to start the 9th.
Hey, this looks like it could be a potential add-on inning here in the 9th. Add-on gives some breathing room to their pitcher going into the bottom of the inning, D-Row.
Yeah, you love when the offense stays aggressive. And you also like giving your relief pitcher a chance to breathe a little bit, not having to come out there with just a 1-run lead.
Into the box, Eric Gonzalez, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Well located changeup on that one as it catches the black for a called strike. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Corey Dickerson, 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Now batting, the catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
Striding in, Francisco Cervelli. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Adam.
Coming to the plate now, Adam Frazier has got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Here comes the first pitch. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Catch is made. Runner tagging from third. And the insurance run comes across to score from third.
Every team is looking for that insurance run late in the game. That run right there gives them a 2-run lead heading into the late innings.
Colin Moran will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here.
Colin Moran.
Lifted the other way to left center. Braun has a read on it. And the inning is over. Pirates get just the 1, and that's all. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. Pirates on top, 6-4. Felipe Vasquez takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 73.
So striding forward now, Ryan Braun. So far 2 for 3 in this one.
Ryan Braun.
First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0. Now the 2-0 home. Finds the zone, strike 1. The 2-1 home. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time, and that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
And in a 2-run game right here, you really don't want to walk the leadoff guy to start an inning. You've got to keep that tying run in the on-deck circle as long as you can.
3-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Fouled off.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see there, he sits in 4th place in that department in the National League. Now at the plate, Eric Kratz in prior matchups with Felipe Vasquez. He's 1 for 4. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Comes set and the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Standing in now, Lorenzo Cain. He swings, and it's a line drive to left center. But this is taken in as a perfect metaphor to end this one, as that ball was hit hard, but the ball game is over.
He's proven to be an awfully reliable reliever this season. He wraps this one up and collects his 20th save of the year so far.
6-4 the outcome today. The Pittsburgh Pirates came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Pione Kela earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. Felipe Vasquez wraps it up for the save, his 20th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Pirates, 6 runs, 17 hits, no errors. They left 12 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 21 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.